Viewer discretion is advised.
Peace and blessings to King Amadeus, multi-platinum bad boy, hitman, producer, Trey Songz, music director, tour, drummer, father, king, motivational speaker, educator, all that. My man Shice. We here, man. Talk of the world. Crazy, my man Shice. Thank you for having me, my brother. King Amadeus, platinum boy music.
Let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right now it's popping, it's going down. So many topics, join it now. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Hey, nothing is off limits. It's entertaining and authentic. So if you ready, then let's get it. Yeah, from athletes to musicians, interviews, you can't miss it. On the real, it's what you need. It's the truth and it's bringing that heat. Hey, let's talk crazy. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Shice, the talk of the town. Let's go.
Radio. I
need someone to hold me tight, to give good loving. Oh, I need someone.
I feel like I'm on the beach with a white tee and no socks. Ha. With you, of course. It's crazy how we live two different paths. It came to this. Of course. Hella turbulence, but never crash. I was waiting in your future when you left the past. Don't need to paint a better picture, need a better flash. Just to take another one that's gonna forever last. Why the better things in life, the shit that never lasts. Need a wife to ride or die, hope we never crash. You the best thing a lucky man can ever have. Well, God, there's another man's trash, being the treasure, if the treasure trash. If I knew when the past would have been on, knock you down in the bed with my Tim's on. Like, woo. You know messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes. Champagne night, candles on the dresser, bubbles in the tub, got it set up. First we make love from the neck up, kissing on your lips, slight pressure. Felt the mood shift when we sped up. Get you wet up, licking on your neck, and then I slid to your breast, slip your leg up. Feel that body shiver in this weather. Taste buds, let the wetness when I eat it. Nobody do it better. Nah, I was in a bad place, trying to get this cash chase, breathing in a bad space. Now you see the tabs paid. If I stayed alive past you, I would rather choose for my heart to stop beating on your last day. Live life and have faith. Can't sleep, mad weight. Type of shit we on ain't the same without the lactate. All I need is you. Don't need bitches off a back page. Told you never worry about them bras, cause they mad fake. Talking to you. If I knew when the past would have been on, knock you down in the bed with my Tim's on. Like. You know messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes. It was hard for me to believe that there could be someone out there that could really change you, mind, body, and soul. It's just crazy how I found it so quick. I thought it'd probably take me to like 40 years old or something. That's all I need. The feeling so official when we kick it. Had the right one on my side that love and live with. The steak, she could fix it. She gotta taste delicious. Fill up every line going up and down on my wish list. Yeah, got me looking at it different. So when they're cooking for me, keep it chefing in the kitchen. So when they pay attention, I do a lot of running around. She see the vision. Ain't gotta tell her twice cause she listens. Facts. See, that's treasure. Talking to you. If I knew when the past would have been on, knock you down in the bed with my Tim's on. Like. You know messing with you ain't simple, so I gotta stay down on my 10 toes.
Though you already know what's the sound celeb, rocking my brother from another Shice, talking to town. Bro, let's get it, man. I'm trying to pull up in the Benz, man. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Crazy. And you already know I got my sis in the building. What it do, Saucy C?
What's up?
Yeah. So you already know what it do, what it is, what it is, cuz.
Everything is everything.
What you been up to?
Listen, I'm just chilling,
So
trying not to fight nobody at work. And that's that on that. But before we start talking,
yeah.
get to them sponsors.
Oh, you see, this is you smart. You
know that. I know that.
You
I know that.
You real smart because I was about to, and last week I did forget the sponsors. And so let's get into that right now. So don't forget, we got Larare Official. Make sure you hit them up at Larare Official on Instagram for all your clothing apparel. And don't forget, we got, if you want to do a podcast, hit up the Evening Rush Network. You can make sure you call them at 929-441-2417. And you can email them at the eveningrushnetwork@gmail.com. And we was off. All right, my bad. So we got to start all over because I know people was like, we probably can't hear. So make sure you check out. We got our sponsors today. We got Sites Media. Make sure you hit them up at sitesmedia.com for all your needs. For all your photography and photography and videography needs. And and we got Star the Show. Make sure you hit my girl Star of the Show at startheshow.com for that new summer apparel. Even though the summer's almost over, make sure you hit her up. She got some heat coming, still coming. And, we at that way where we can still wear short sleeves and stuff. Period. So, make sure you hit her up for that. And don't forget the Saucy couple. Period. Always cooking up something new, a new story time, a new dish. I always go with Chuck on this one because that's my guy. Yeah, no matter what he say, he's right. 100%. 100% he's right.
All right.
And don't forget, if you want to support the show, make sure you hit us up on the Cash App at $ we got that. Also check us out, iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, MixCloud, YouTube, Facebook, and more. So with that being said, we are back. Let's get back to it. So last time, Chuck, what up? Chuck is on the check-in. I know Cool Kisses will be in on the check-in in a minute.
She be in here in a minute. But what's up with you? Fresh out the Facebook jail. What's goody?
I was locked up. They let me out. They let me out. Facebook had me locked up for about a month. So for those who are on Facebook, we are happy to be back on Facebook. If you notice, Facebook be doing something crazy, though, because I don't know how I made it to Facebook jail, but I think it was something in the wording. But I think Facebook, y'all need to just read. Not even just read. Y'all need to actually. I know you can't look at everybody.
It's not a real person. Know it's a computer program. Y'all got to do better.
You got to do better because there was nothing wrong with the video. I think it was something in the wording because they even flagged me for a drop. Like, I was like, it's a drop, dude. So, whatever. They called me a repeat offender. That was crazy. I was like, wow.
Not the repeat offender with it.
I got shut down because I got 3 violations from the same video in one shot.
It got your ass.
So, last week, it was Chuck's birthday. Shout out to my guy. So he didn't know you got him a gift. We was talking mad shit about you not buying him a gift and all of that. And then, I knew you had it, right? And when he got home, tell us how what happened, like what he was doing, like.
So we got home. He opens the door. It's dark. So the alarm started going off. So he go to cut off the alarm. Then he get ready to go upstairs. I'm like, babe, where you at? He like, I'm about to go upstairs. I'm like, no, come back. So I turn on the light. Whole time I got this big ass grill sitting in the living room, and he hasn't seen it yet. So he was really excited about it.
Wait a minute. So you telling me you got the grill in the living room? Broad daylight.
After I finished setting it up, I put the bow on in, all of that live. But when he came in the house, all the lights was off.
Okay.
So he went straight to the alarm to go disarm the alarm.
And he didn't turn on the lights
He
or
didn't
anything.
turn on the light. He was getting ready to go upstairs. I'm like, my nigga, you better come back here and come see this grill I built.
Yo, let's go. Let's talk about that.
Yo.
Shout out to her
Yeah.
because she really was building. And I'm talking about she built it right before the show. Like, she was running on time. Like,
I came in here with 5 minutes to spare. I was like, bro, I had to build the grill, take a shower, because niggas was sweaty from building the grill.
she was like,
and come to the show.
she was like, yo, listen, I gotta wait for him to leave. It's like about
Right.
time the nigga left. Like, she got it in the truck. She can't pull it out because the cameras is all over the house.
Yo, as soon as he left the house, as soon as he was off the block, I was pulling the pieces out the trunk of my car.
What's up, Miriam? And shout out. Oh, there go Cool Kisses.
Hey, mama.
Yo, so I was like, so it was good. But I know he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he's really excited about it. You know he trying to get out there on the grill and be Chef Boyardee.
Listen, I'm looking.
Grill.
I need the Ghetto Gourmet to get his shit together.
Not the ghetto gourmet.
I
is
need the
crazy.
Ghetto Gourmet to get his shit together because it's time.
Yeah, we finna start grilling, smoking. We got you know what? My gift to you, first glizzy, is for you.
No, because you're not gonna record me and have that
The
song
first
playing talk about
glizzy is
that
yours.
nigga gay.
Nigga gay.
Nigga
gay.
I'm not gonna. She trying to set me
The
up.
first glizzy.
I'm not going for
The
it.
first glizzy goes to Shice, babe.
Shit.
You heard that?
You-
First glizzy for Shice.
Yo, she not setting me up. I'm not going for it. And the other cool part about that is you bought him what you call that? An apron? You gonna call it an apron?
Oh yeah, it was an apron. Yeah, it's an apron.
Right.
It's an
All right.
apron.
So you bought him an apron and it said what on it?
You know it say Sauce Daddy on the front of it. Let it be known when he putting the barbecue sauce on them ribs, him is the Sauce Daddy.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Listen, you started this.
Wait.
You
So wait.
started this,
So when
bro.
you say he putting the sauce on the ribs, are you talking about your ribs or are you talking about the beef ribs? Like
whatever ribs you want to talk about is whatever ribs he putting the sauce on.
Shout out to my man Sauce Daddy. She
I'm
said
just
that
saying.
ninja.
Yo.
All right, Cool Kisses. Let's
You
Cool
thought she was,
Kisses.
you thought she was your friend, huh?
She is. Y'all not. They trying to set me up. I'm not. I don't want no hot dog. I don't want no.
you gonna get a glizzy.
Yeah, I was watching somebody on Instagram, and the dude was like, every time I put a hot dog in my mouth or a banana for some potassium, somebody right behind me with a camera.
Right here.
Listen, I'm all for it. Shout out to my guy Stuck being a building. Matter of fact, we gotta make some announcements about that. Yo, recently they just did a show for the man Sean P. Rest in peace, our brother, our fallen soldier. They always do it every year. Rest in peace, my man Sean P. aka Ruck. AKA my man says I love. He always used to say things like, use your head for more than a hat rack. I used to love that. That was one of my
grandmother
favorite.
used to say that. That's crazy.
That's one of my favorite sayings. So shout out to him. Shout out to the whole Beeville in the building, Brooklyn. What up? We
What up,
here. We
Brooklyn?
live. We in
Period.
here. That's it.
Period.
No matter where we at. I think people from Brooklyn. I'm gonna say New York. If we go to any state, I don't care if it was a party underground or in the water.
I don't care.
We showing out.
Oh yeah, we repping.
We showing out.
We repping because why not? Like New York energy is unlike anybody else's in the world. Like not New York State. New York City energy is unlike any other energy in the world.
Wait, yo, Stuck. My man Stuck said, yo, eat your glizzy, bro. Just don't get caught on
Don't get
camera.
caught. That's all I'm saying.
And
You gotta check your surroundings before you take that glizzy in.
But that's the crazy thing. The only time people really want to record you is when you got like,
Yep, you right there. You about to kill it. I'm right here with it.
and y'all probably heard me say this before, right? Like I had a homeboy, no lie. We was at work and he wanted to go to Subway. So they made the whole big thing about the 6 inches or 12 foot long, whatever, foot long. Yo, he opens his mouth and puts the sandwich in his mouth and gonna say, yo, it's nothing like 6 inches in your mouth.
Yo,
we said,
you better not still be friends with that nigga.
yo, we turned around and was like, yo, bro, please don't ever say that shit again because, yo, you will get fucked up. We was like, yo, and we was in the car. We was like,
Get the fuck out of here! Get the
yo.
Nah, that's not. Whoa.
We
Pause. Don't ever play again.
Yo, we was in
What?
the crazy thing, we was all in a van and we all stopped and we just looked and was like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yo, your boy violated. He violated.
Hey, yo.
And he brought y'all along for the ride.
Yo, and pause, right? Look, I just gotta show y'all how he did it though. He was just like, yo, it's nothing like 6 inches in your mouth. And we stopped and was like, if you don't shut the don't ever.
Yo,
It's a bunch of dudes in the
he
truck.
can't go to lunch with us again. He can't go to lunch with us again.
See, and Stuck is one of those niggas, right? That if you say some shit like that, Stuck ain't never gonna let you hear that down.
Yeah, nah.
He's a comedian for real, for real.
Nah, because I'm going to be like, what up, bro? You want that 6 inches again in your mouth? Like, what's up?
See,
like,
and that's some shit that make you
I'm
want to
wilding
fight
on-
after, right?
Yeah, I'm wilding
like-
on you every meeting, and you going to want to fight me. You going to want to fight me. You started this. You put this on yourself.
That's like the guy that walked by. He watched our episode when we did the stud butt, right?
Mhm.
And we was talking about the girl. He gonna walk up and was like, yo, what's up, stud booty?
Nah.
Yo, my nigga,
Nope.
watch your mouth.
You got to
because
watch your mouth.
yes, you don't know me. Please don't get
Come
fucked
on,
up
bro.
out here. We trying not
Come on,
to.
bro.
And it's just crazy. But yo, we got a dope show for y'all today.
Yes, sir.
Right? We're gonna talk about if you've seen the title says Who Want to Smoke. So we're gonna talk about Ashanti and Irv, because Irv is wilding right now.
Yeah,
He out putting the
You out
business.
here looking crazy, Irv. I'm not even gonna hold
Yo,
you.
he putting the business out there. And shout out to Urban Girl Blog.
Hey, best friend. That's my best friend, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
You was just on here last week with
She
her
killed it.
husband, chopping it up with her
That's
husband.
my guy though.
Okay,
That's my
all
guy.
right.
I ain't mad. Look, yeah. You
Okay.
wasn't. How come you wasn't watching us before? Like before she got on, you wasn't even watching.
She didn't know you.
But I know, right? But she's still gonna
Exactly.
watch. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Irv because he's out
Irv
here.
wilding out here.
He in the streets going in. We're gonna talk about Lord have mercy. We're gonna bring him back up again.
Who?
The Brooklyn Bishop. Apparently he wilding. He want to smoke. So we're gonna put that right there.
Oh.
He want to smoke. We
Bishop.
also gonna talk about 2 officers who scrapped. We got the video for that.
Yo, Perv Gotti is crazy.
Yo,
He
Perv
said
Gotti.
Perv Gotti. I'm screaming.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But the first topic I do want to get to, right? When you in a relationship, right? And let's keep it a buck. We grown, right? Let me look into this camera over here. Hold on.
Very, very grown.
Hold on. Let me I gotta set the camera up. Let me
set it right.
Okay. So when you in a relationship, right? There is really no there's no hose bar, right? Like you do things, right? We have sex, right? And we there's no limit to our sex when we in a relationship. We do what we do because we do what we do with our person because we love that person.
Facts.
Now, the crazy thing is I saw this video and it made so much sense because I never thought about it, but I do agree with this. So besides me just getting ready to just talk more about it, I'm going to just play it and you tell me what your thoughts on this is.
My wife recently told me that she is unwilling to share a toothbrush with me. We went on a trip and she forgot hers, so I offered mine. And her response was, ugh, that is disgusting, which I found surprising because we have made children together. All the steps of making children, all the holes, all the fluids, but this is where you draw the line? I mean, even as far as mouth stuff goes, this isn't the grossest.
Wow. Now, that's what I'm talking about, right? So, I agree with that. Right? We do things. We listen. Grown folks here, right? Let's be grown, right? We eat the box. Women suck. We do things. We do a lot.
Things are being done.
Things are being done. We all holes are open. He said. You heard what he said. We experiment with holes.
Hey.
That's what he said. I didn't say that. That's not my words.
Hey.
But the fact of the matter is, he has a good point. But I remember I also left my toothbrush, and I would not dare to put my mouth on my wife's toothbrush. Like, it's just something about thinking about the gingivitis, the bacteria, and everything. I don't care how many times I kissed you, how many times we explored and made kids and did all these things together, but the toothbrush is just something about that.
That's where you draw the line.
I definitely draw the line on the toothbrush. I don't even like nobody to eat off my fork. I don't care. Don't drink behind me. I don't want to drink behind you. Don't do it. I don't like backwash. Again, I think when we having sex, it's the heat of the moment. We all go. We good. But as long as I can physically see you trying to put that gingivitis in my mouth, I'm out of it. What do you think about this?
I feel like, yeah, nah. I'm sorry. Like, it's just too many resources out here for you to be using my toothbrush. Right. Like, don't get me wrong, emergency or something. If it's an emergency or something like that, we can't get to no toothbrush. Hotels got toothbrushes downstairs. Is all I'm saying. It's a Walmart 5 minutes away from wherever you at. Count me on it.
That's
just get your own.
Right.
I don't care what we did.
It's a CVS, a Walgreens, everywhere. Like, it's just something. Cool Kisses said, yo, you be kissing that gingivitis, tongue and everything.
And do.
It's a fact. But guess what? When I'm doing that, I'm in a whole nother world. I'm zoned out, okay? So all of that.
It's all types of places where you can replenish your stock.
Right.
Don't use my toothbrush.
It's just
respectfully.
First of all, the image, right, of just watching the spit and all of the stuff when you brush your teeth and you spit.
Go on, keep that, player. Go on, keep that.
Keep that. Nobody
keep that
whole
toothbrush,
that.
Player.
Who does that? Let me see.
And my whole thing is, I don't want to say it's white people business, but it's white people business. Yeah, it's white people business. I'm just saying.
See, stuck a real Brownsville nigga. My
brush
nigga,
your teeth with your finger. Oh, yo, he took it real hood. You forgot your toothbrush? Go on, hit you some toothpaste.
Word, you ain't loud. Get all up on the gums and everything.
Hit it. It's just don't use my toothbrush.
I think it's just something about physically being in a state of mind to watch you offer, and all I see is, oh my God, no,
and
you
same
are
with
not.
the fork, like same with my fork, like eating off the same. I don't know about eating off the same fork. If it's me, just me and him eating off the same fork or the same spoon, I feel like that's fine, because sometimes you want to feed your boy a little piece of food. I'm good with that. I'm good with anything food related. Feed me, bruh.
I'm okay. Like you can
even when we sip off the same drink, it's not an issue.
I got a problem with that.
It's not an issue for me.
I don't like to sip off the same drink.
He'll bring one drink upstairs and we'll share that drink.
I don't know.
Yeah,
about
we
that.
will. We'll
it's just something about that backwash. I can't. Like, I'm the type of guy. You give me a soda, I drink. Somebody say, "Yo, let me get a sip." I'm looking at you kind of crazy.
Nope.
But if you dare take a sip of my drink, that is it. I'm over the drink. You can have it. I don't want it back. As far as the fork is concerned, when you give it to me, right, I gotta take exactly whatever is on the fork. I do not put my mouth on the fork after. Like, it's just something.
How'd that go?
Like, I wish I had a fork.
You pick the food off the fork?
Like, I might eat it, but I won't put my lip. You know how you could catch them from the front?
Oh, you try to catch it with your teeth or something like that? Come on, you putting too much work in it, especially if it's your wife.
Yo,
if it's not your wife, I say you can't eat off my fork. You can't eat off my spoon. You can't drink off the same drink that I've been drinking on. We not doing none of that. If it's your wife, if it's your husband, if it's your significant other, I don't mind.
Listen, and this is why I watch certain people, right? People be out smoking with each other, right? To each his own. To each his own. But when I watch people in a cipher who don't belong together and y'all passing this, I don't know where that nigga mouth been. I don't know who he been with. He could be undercover eating glizzies all night long. I'm not with that shit.
First of all, you're not supposed to smoke with everybody either. First, number one, you don't know what they putting in there. You don't know what they putting in their bud. You don't know if you getting laced. You don't know none of that. So it's not safe for you to, if you do indulge, it's not safe for you to smoke with nobody that you do not know and trust. Because you can know them and not know what they got going on. You smoking with people. And then the cipher, I'm sorry, I'm not doing no cipher with 10 people. No.
First of all, let me say this.
Herpes is real. No.
Statistics show if you smoking with 10 people,
you is not
at least 4 of them done ate somebody's butthole. I'm just saying. You might want to rethink this because you are eating. Everything you say from here on out is full of shit.
No.
Literally.
Okay. And then on top of that, you got to worry about your man's breath smelling like Shake That Ass. I'm sorry. It's all of us in the site not happening. No, we not doing it.
Listen.
We too old at this point. If you around my age, you too old to be sharing bud with people. Buy your own weed. Roll your own spliff.
Facts.
And enjoy alone. You're not gonna get high in that cipher anyway.
All I want to say is this. Everybody who's together, think about how nasty you are. And then put the person next to you. And here's what I want you to always say.
Think about how nasty you are.
Right. Because if you nasty and you know you nasty,
chances are.
Think about the nigga next to you. And then we got those friends. If you look at them, you be like, I know this nigga nasty. Yeah. Like, come on.
You can tell by the conversation.
You gonna walk around with this bump.
Herpes is real, y'all. Herpes is real.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You gonna have that little
You gonna
have that monkey. You gonna mess around and get that monkey.
You gonna get the monkey pox and you gonna be just like this.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Period.
That's all I'm saying. Because it is out of control, and I can't. I just can't see myself brushing my teeth or sharing that with. No, it's just, first of all, again, the smoking thing, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't smoke. That's why I don't smoke. Because I don't trust not a nigga rolling up. No.
Listen.
Let me tell you what used to get me, right? Even when I tried. What stopped me was the moment I seen the motherfucker do this.
Ooh.
And then he put it all in his mouth and got the spit.
Start rolling that blunt.
Man, I was straight
and
ever since.
Seal it with spit.
I was straight ever since.
I don't care how much you burn it afterwards.
Yep.
You done spit licked and rolled that blunt.
I've been drug free ever since. And you know the crazy thing about that? If you ever watch the person who rolls it, right? The best roller is probably the dirtiest nigga.
Dirty.
Why?
Fingers dirty. Everything just dirty, dusty. But he can roll like a mother, you know.
Roll like a mother. I can't do it. So let's get into our next topic, right?
Uh-oh.
So I saw this and this is crazy. Matter of fact, no, let's go into something funny before we go into that, right? So I know women, they care about what they look like, and we at that stage where women can wear wigs, and we know it's a wig, and we're not fazed by it anymore. You know, back in the days, that shit used to bug me out. I was like, she bald-headed? But now, it's more of an accessory, right? So, but you niggas out here capping, and I really mean...
Get your mans.
You really out here capping. Well, let me say, no cap. All right? So, with that being said, just take a look. So all I'm gonna say with that is, look, like, did you see his head? Like, we gotta talk about that, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
First
Go
of all,
ahead.
my man had a hairpiece. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the Elder Barge shag in the back. The nigga hat came off,
Oh.
and somebody was trying to give it to him. It's
His
like, yo,
man, whoever his man's was the real one. He was like, nah, bro, I got you. I'm help.
Oh,
It wasn't helping, friend. It wasn't helping.
I need you niggas to get some Gorilla
Nah.
Glue and glue them pieces on, cause y'all need to take like that girl. Put some Gorilla Glue, slick it down. Make sure that shit don't happen in public.
It was the Homer Simpson wraparound for
Yeah.
me. This whole piece was a pull up to the scene with Marcella missing.
This nigga went from 22
Yo.
to 85.
Yo, that's somebody father in the club, miserable.
Yo,
You didn't know what you was getting into with that young girl.
and she riding the hell out of this nigga. Hey, first of all, I'm speaking as a guy that them been in the club sometimes, right? When they whining and grinding on you, and you the life of the party, and you down there, get it up, beat it up, and now you look like an asshole. Now you the talk of the town for real. You got
He looked sad down there. He was tight.
here you are with a heart on and no head. Looking like an old, like a granddaddy who just took some Viagra.
Papa is hurt.
You went from the
Nah,
club
that
looking
was
like
mad funny.
they was calling you bro, and now they calling you papa. Yo, papa.
That young girl knew. She was like, that nigga got some money. He got some money.
First of all, let me ask you this: as a woman, right? You dancing with a nigga, you liking him, his vibe is cool, and you get on the dance floor and that happens. What happens? What's with the rest of the evening? How you handling that?
I don't know, dog. Cause listen, if my wig fall off, and God forbid my wig fall off in the club, he not gonna want to talk to me no more. He is sliding on me the first chance he get. When I go to the bathroom to go adjust my wig piece, he's out. I'll never see him again. And I feel the same way about that nigga.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm just saying it is what you gotta respect the game, because in the club, to be honest with you, like, you can't hear. Y'all not making no conversation. It's going strictly off of looks and vibe. And if the look is not looking and the vibe ain't vibing, where else we going?
I ain't gonna
We
lie.
can't get to step 2 without that.
A woman wig fall off, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna pick it up. She gonna think I'm gonna give it to her, but I'm spinning it in the air like this. What? We partying in this bitch. What?
You gonna get hooked on in the club.
Nigga,
She
I'm
gonna
going
fight you.
listen.
If it's a Brooklyn girl, she gonna fight you, bro.
I'm going straight Labor Day parade on that ass.
Yo.
Throw your
Take
flags
something
up.
in the air.
Be like,
Take something in the air.
jump on, jump on, jump on, jump on, jump, 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 jump. I'm with the whole smoke. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, you done moved the camera.
I sure did. I want all the smoke.
Yo,
Give it to me, baby.
screaming.
So that's
Yo,
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
mean, listen, I'm sorry if your hat fall off in the club and your lace top cap back blue. I'm sorry. I'm not
First
gonna
of all,
be
your
with it.
stupid ass you shouldn't have went to the club like that. Even though you had on a hat, I don't know who the hell you thought you was fooling, my nigga. You should have put something else. You should have had a do-rag on and
First
made
of all,
sure.
you should have went to them girls and got you some good lace glue and laid that piece down. What you doing?
I'm pretty sure
What
there's
you
an
doing?
Asian bitch in that club right now talking
What?
about, I give you 3 for 5, 3 for 5.
I do nice for you. I do nice for you.
Come in bathroom right now. I do nice for you. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Come on. You don't
Come
like, you
on.
don't buy. Come on, give me money.
One of the hood girls could have laced your joint down real nice. She
Word.
got you right around the edges, got you some in the middle. It would have never came off.
Listen, Tamika.
You came unprepared.
Listen, Tamika in the club right now. She babysitting. She got 4 kids in the car. She came to party for a little bit. She braided hair in the bathroom, doing nails, all
I'm
that.
trying to tell you.
Washing in VIP. So that's all you had to do.
You just didn't get put on.
Yo, they did you dirty.
Poor guy.
All right. So let's go. The next topic we got. Cause man, I saw this and this was nuts because we always talking about police brutality. Is it police brutality when it's one of your own? Like, really? Like, these two cops was outside scrapping.
I call it conflict resolution.
Facts. There you go. Let's look at it. Let's look at this shit.
Hey! Oh! Oh my God!
You know, y'all stop.
You don't want to fight me, bitch. You don't want to fight me, bitch. Stop. Bitch, you don't want to fight me.
You come on.
You don't want to fight me for real. You don't want to fight me for real. You don't want to fight me.
Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. That one who was talking and punching, now, she one of those bitches who would have got arrested but never got caught. Like, she one of those, she been in the streets.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She just never got caught.
Absolutely.
She was good with her.
Absolutely.
She was like, bitch, you don't want to fight me. And the way she was coming under,
Absolutely.
she was hitting this bitch
They
with the,
had to pick her up.
yo,
He picked her up. The other cops that came to break them up had to pick her up off her feet, and she was still swinging.
yo,
Her feet was up.
she was undercutting like,
Final round. Fight.
Listen,
yo.
my whole thing with that is, and you know, the job we used to work, sometimes you gotta solve that shit like you gotta solve it. And that's all I'm saying. I've seen instances where, you know, we've all been in the room
Facts.
and two girls or two niggas get it in and they never leave that room. They get it in, they fight, and you know, they solve whatever they gotta solve. They shake hands or don't at the end, and then you never hear about it. My problem is, why y'all niggas had to record it? Y'all be messing stuff
And
up.
the sad part is, it's another cop
It's
that's
other cops
recording
it. Y'all are stupid. You gonna get them sent right to IAB.
Yo, I remember I used to see people in the locker rooms and they'd be like, yo, what's up? Let's shoot it.
Yeah.
And we done with it.
Yeah.
But, yo, the way they was going,
They
look,
crazy.
Cool Kiss just said,
Finish him.
I am.
Listen, it is what it is sometimes. I've literally seen them, like you said, get it, fight, whatever.
Right.
And we watching out, making sure nobody see and nobody's recording. We making sure nobody come in the room or whatever like that. They do it. They take care of what they got to take care of. And that's just that, you know?
Listen,
sometimes, that's how conflict resolution, like I said.
And they human. And you got to remember, some of these cops is from the hood, too. All right? Don't think for a second.
Absolutely.
Now, shorty, her name is Tamika, too. She from the projects. She lived on the 12th floor. Her mama was the one who threw the bucket all the way down with the rope and was like, go get me a pack of cigarettes, honey.
Period.
That's just who she
and threw
is.
fish fries on the weekend.
But she ain't have a record, so she got a good job.
She got a good city job. It is what it is.
She was whooping that ass, though.
I mean, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. The way that fight went, it was some animosity. And I bet you,
they had problems for a minute.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. In my spirit,
in your spirit.
In my spirit. Hold on, let me put the church organs on.
Oh God.
In my spirit, it is saying to me, Lord, they are fighting over Raheem.
Probably
yes,
fighting
Lord.
over Detective Raheem.
Detective Raheem. And you know what they fighting for? They not fighting because they together with each other. Somebody ain't get a day off, and Raheem fucked over one of them.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm sure of it.
and that's the thing. Y'all,
Oh, you gave this bitch a day off, but you don't want to give me a day off?
And
Wow,
yo.
I see you. I see how it's going around here. Yeah.
First of all,
That's
you
exactly
cops
what happened.
out here sleeping with the supervisors. And-
Stop it.
Right, because y'all think y'all
Sleeping with supervisors for days off. Stop
because
it.
that's all you could get.
Sleeping with supervisors for PTO and your favorite post.
Right. Like,
That's corny.
I still gotta work. Like, come on, if you ain't putting no money in my pockets,
Come on.
no, I'm not doing it for a day off.
No, value your coochie better. A day off and a good cushy post where you don't gotta do nothing. Come
you
on,
said value
girl.
they coochie, they ain't got they coochie.
Yeah,
ain't-
true.
obviously ain't worth too
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
Again, because and I've seen this before, time and time again. Supervisors are out there banging you. They can't do nothing because the next thing that they can do for you, they can't do nothing because you need to take a test to be promoted. Straight
right?
up.
So you can't get no promotion. Like, they could put in a good word or something like that, depending on, because, every place is different, different, departments and stuff like that is different. But, they put a little good word in for you, but come on. It's not worth it.
My son Chuck said we used to have Fight Club in the locker room till someone
That's
told.
crazy.
See,
I could believe that, actually.
this is why shout out to all my people in services.
Yeah.
But this is why I couldn't fuck with a lot of y'all, because y'all be in there doing the I love my services people though. They get it. When I tell you they some real ones.
It was a wild boy.
Some wild people. Like,
you
ain't been in the unit till you seen a nigga from services.
Yo. I think it's a rite of passage or something. I don't know.
I ain't even mad. Shit, like, let's get it. But man, I couldn't even see myself going to work to try to be in no goddamn Fight Club. You got to be out your damn mind. We supposed to be having Fight Club, and I'm supposed to go out and patrol later. Are you out your damn mind?
I'm sore. I cannot do that.
You hit me good, nigga. I got a lump in my eye. How am I explaining
trying
that?
to figure out how that happened.
How am I explaining that? And then
Next thing you know, they got you down there in employee assistance asking, are you being hurt at home?
Right. How am I gonna go patrol and then somebody supposed to take me serious when I'm lumped up? Like, come on, I ain't even doing all that.
Protect me.
He said the heavy hitters started here.
Oh God, here we go with the heavy hitters.
That's why I'm gonna keep my little sensitive ass on this side. I ain't with that shit.
I can't.
I was the kid that when you slap box, I didn't want to slap box because I knew once you slapped
serious.
me, you hit me, I was
you got
mad.
serious.
And then I was the nigga that was really fighting you but slapping you. And when I was winning, now I'm like, oh yeah, what? Oh, now
one.
you
was that one.
Yeah, I was that one.
Okay.
But
I never liked to play fight. Play fight get too serious too quick.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we scrapping for real. Like,
because I black out. Man, I'm cursing you.
We scrapping for real now.
I'm cursing your mama. I'm cursing your one-tooth granny. I'm cursing your relatives that you ain't even know yet. That's me. I'm all in that.
Listen.
All right. So, matter of fact, you know what? Maybe we take maybe a 30-second break and come right back with some more Let's Talk Crazy, all right? So we'll be right back.
Let's Talk Crazy. We'll be right back with Shice.
The talk of the town.
Queens of New York Podcast.
We're back. Y'all queens are looking awfully lovely today.
Thank you. I'll be trying. We ain't come to play today.
It's the lips for me on you.
It's the lips on me for you to hear that. I just MBK. Applying a little pressure. We gotta apply a little pressure today.
I don't know if they ready, y'all.
Don't come for us.
How do you spice up your love life with or without toys?
Nice, slow, simple, mellow.
No judgment here. Yeah.
See what he was trying to do with that toy. I'm gonna take it easy.
Spice it up.
Any suggestions when using different toys and stuff?
A little bit of lube.
Playing with your nipples, sucking on your neck.
Oh my God!
You won't need nothing if it's hitting.
Naturally juicy, naturally wet.
Right? I ain't trying to be out of order.
I'm a pleasurable treat.
Don't be afraid to incorporate your partner into the play.
Get into it.
And that's
the way they
more
advertise in
work
this
though.
role, we might not need extra partay.
It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday.
Real, raw, and uncut queens. King Karaoke. King Karaoke.
now I gotta sit up in the emergency room for 3 hours. Cause that hurt. All right, y'all, we are back. Oh, let me see your phone real quick. Bring that up. So, and you said who sent you this?
My best friend.
Best friend sent this video, this picture. So when we was talking about me eating off the fork, she sends this. You see this bullshit? You see how they look at me? But that is me. I ain't even gonna lie.
See?
That is me. I ain't even gonna lie. I do shit like that. I be like this. Listen. So.
As comedy.
All right. So we got some more stuff to talk about, man. Wow, it's so much to. So, Blueface. Oh man, I don't even know like what's going on, and I know he young, but you gotta know when you in a toxic relationship. You gotta know, and the last I want to say almost month, maybe more. Yeah. Blueface and his girlfriend. What's her name again? Krishan. They've been in the media heavy over fighting and stuff like that. Yeah. And the thing that bothers me is they the ones that's recording most of it. You know, and then they outside doing it where there was another guy who was recording them fighting and if you don't know what we talking about, excuse me. Let's just take a look at this.
You got that bitch?
What?
She tried to run.
Babe, don't show my ball spot.
Got her little snatched up. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Why you want to show people what you did to me?
I didn't do that to you. You tried to run. You feel me?
Yeah, because I had your phone.
You
ain't want me to see what was in your phone. You ain't want to see me. You ain't want me to see what was in your phone.
Instead of scrabbling up, you tried to run.
Show that bathroom door that you broke down. Like, this is cap. The ball spot.
You want to see the rampage?
Come on, let's go. Let me take you. Come on, hurry up before that story be up.
Okay, she tried to get my phone and run in the bathroom.
You broke down.
Yeah, we not playing that.
Okay,
she tried to get my phone and run in the bathroom. What? Knock this motherfucker off the hinges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, stop playing.
No, you stop playing. I'm not playing.
Oh God,
That's a sad situation.
At what point is this okay?
It's never okay. And
right.
I just like this whole thing is really cringy because it's just like where y'all people at? Where y'all people at? The people that don't care about y'all money,
right.
Don't care about y'all. Where y'all people at? I hope I won't say that they're not there because you know you can't tell grown people what to do. At the end of the day, grown people are gonna do what they want to do regardless. But I hope that the people that love her and care about her and him as well are reaching out to them and telling them that, listen, this is not okay. Y'all don't need to be together. Like the simple fact that he snatched part of your hair out.
And you're okay with that.
And you okay with that. Y'all recording it. He knocked the door off the hinges because you was in there with his phone and he didn't want you to have his phone. That's crazy.
And not only was it off the hinges, that shit was broke in half.
It was broke in half and laid down on the ground.
You know how mad and aggressive you have to be
to knock a whole door off?
Right, to not only knock the door off, but to break the bitch in half. And
that's crazy.
And they act like that's okay. Yeah. Like, that is domestic violence.
Absolutely.
On both sides.
Absolutely is because they had another video come out of her trying to fight him in the street. In the middle of the street, they scrapping. Then I seen a video of her recording or him recording. She asking him, "Oh, you sleep with your baby mama?" He was like, "Yeah, of course. That's my baby mother. Of course I'm gonna sleep with her."
Yo. So
and then in the same token, her posting on Twitter about her being with other dudes, like it's really just weird and just toxic. And they don't need to be with each other.
And part of me is I want to ask this question, right? And this could be a stupid question. Is that young shit? Or is that just stupid shit?
I feel like it's just stupid shit.
Right.
Not just because regardless of how, don't get me wrong, it's a certain level of immaturity that comes with being a little bit younger and not really that experienced when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. But this is just stupid. This is stupid. She got his face tattooed on her neck. She got the Bluetooth. I mean, come on. She had him, a picture of him on one of her teeth.
First of all,
and now the tooth is out, y'all. Newsflash: the tooth is out her mouth.
Right, and she got that shit on her thing though. I saw her put it on like a little denture thing, and they slide it in now. Like,
what?
At what point, like, do you value your own self? Right, because you can't tell me that y'all value each other. Y'all can't tell me that you love each other if you're putting your business out. And the reason, and I know you probably gonna say, "Oh, y'all got a lot of shit to say." Yes, we do, because you bringing it to us. Like, you putting it out there.
It's true.
You put
Making
this
it
out.
public.
Right. She's getting knocked out. She knocking you out. Yo, you snatched her hair out, dog. Like, I'd rather be single. Yo, if you gonna have sex with everybody, just be single.
Just be single.
Just
Just
be
don't
single.
claim nobody. Don't be with nobody. Just be single.
I could respect the motherfucker who out fucking everybody.
And single.
and
Don't
single.
claim nobody.
Just out there living your best
Who you
life.
claim? The streets.
Right.
I'm for the streets.
Facts. Be the street. Listen, at one point, I was helping my community out.
Oh, yeah?
I was helping my
Look at
community
you.
out. Yes, I was.
Ho,
you know,
ho.
he's a hoe. Listen, I'm just saying, I had to help my community out. I was the give back. All right.
You was community dick.
I sure was. I was out there giving meals with them shits too. I was out there, Meals on Wheels.
Hot mess. But yeah, it's too much.
Do you? But this is crazy, because the sad part is I feel like somebody is gonna get hurt too bad, and that's where it's gonna get crazy, because like this
can't do anything but escalate. Like, you see the way things are going now.
Right.
You see how they think it's a game. Y'all fighting with each other. Y'all abusing each other. And I'm not putting everything, because sometimes society has a tendency of putting everything on the man or
Right.
what he did to her. They fighting with each other. They abusing each other. They're toxic to each other. They both are. He been hitting her. She been hitting him. Like, and it's sad, because to see where she came from to where she is now, I seen some pictures and videos of her on the internet, and she was a college track star. Like, and she was good. She was nice too. So to see her come from there to now just here in the media for something negative is crazy.
Do you think drugs play a part in this?
Hell yeah.
I do too, because it seems like when she talks or when she says things, to me, it always seems like she's under the influence or something.
Yeah, it does. It seems like something's a little off. Like, maybe she been drinking or whatever.
Right.
And the sad part about that is, being in the industry and being in the limelight and being on social media heavy and having a heavy presence and following, like, it makes certain things okay that are not okay.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. You indulge in whatever you indulge in, but when it's at the point that you using it to numb your reality, that's when it becomes like a problem for me personally.
And the crazy thing is, she's a real pretty girl.
She's gorgeous,
right? The tooth thing now, I don't know about all that, because my thing is, I don't see this relationship going too much further. Right? At some point, this is going to stop.
Absolutely.
But I want her to think this. Now you got this tattoo with Blueface on your neck. You got a tooth with Blueface on your tooth. Right? Like, who wants that after that? Like, me as a man, I don't want to kiss you on your neck. I don't want to caress you.
Somebody will.
Somebody will. So I guess it's somebody
will.
for everybody.
I mean, seriously, somebody will. But it's weird. It's weird, and I just hope it doesn't get any worse.
I just want to. You know what? I want our women to know that they are worth more than what they settle for sometimes.
True.
You understand? True. And again, fellas, you are too. Don't get me twisted.
Absolutely.
Right? But I just feel like sometimes our women just feel like they have to settle. And I don't believe you do. Like, you can get whatever it is that you want, and it's like, just know your worth before anything. And that's a real thing. I ain't even got no jokes or nothing.
Absolutely.
Know your worth, because it's like, a man is only going to follow what you lead. And the reason why I say that is, if we feel like we could get away with shit, we will.
Absolutely.
If we feel like we can't get away with it, we won't. And we won't try it. Right?
But you set the tone.
You set the tone.
You set the tone. And whatever, like you said, whatever we feel like we could get, whatever you feel like you could get away with, you will.
And that's, and
you allow it.
And I look at this girl and I say to myself, every time I see a video, I go, damn, shorty, how much are you going to take? And then same thing on the flip side with Blueface, right? How much are you going to take? Like, I've been in a relationship where we argued a lot. And in my head was, how much can I take of this shit? And this ain't even physical yet.
Right.
How much headache can I take? Do I want to come home and get a headache after a good day? Or after a bad day at work? Do I got to come home to the same bullshit?
Is it worth it?
Right. Like, when does it say, all right, this is enough for me?
Right.
Because it's just over and over. And after it gets repetitive, somebody's going to snap.
Yeah. And that's why I said I hope it ends soon, and I hope it doesn't get worse. Because if it gets to a point where somebody snap, you can end up seriously hurting somebody. You know, we talk about it all the time, but that's real. You know, people killing each other out here. People, you know, really harming each other out here, you know, based off their feelings, based off their emotions, based on not being 100% stable. Like, you know, people really harming each other. And that goes for males and females. And I'm going to say this, and it is what it is. They got some female dirtbags out there, too.
Facts!
A lot of time we put a lot of it on men, but there's a lot of female dirtbags out there. It's a lot of female abusers out there. It's a lot of female, like, toxic women out there. And they try to, like, you know, abuse these men. Message. Especially when they know that, like, the man has certain values. Like, you know, I'm not going to hit on this woman. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. They egg that nigga on. Like, they egg you on. So, you know, I feel like either one of them need to make a decision and not be with each other before it gets to that place.
The only way I want to hurt my lady is in the bed.
It is.
That's all. I want to take her and slam her on a nice, soft, cushy bed. You know, I want to jump on top of the dresser and come down.
Hey, hell. Whoa.
Oh, no?
Wait a
Too much. I'm
minute.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I'm sorry.
Bugging completely out. No on top of no dresser, nothing.
All right, so we got
WrestleMania.
Listen, WWE. I start going Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, sister, when the python comes down on you? No?
No.
I thought that was great. I thought that was a great segue. No, that is a great segue.
Nasty.
Nope. All right, so now let's get into the two big topics, right?
Alrighty.
Matter of fact, no. You got the saucy letter?
On Zoom.
You do? Oh, you say you do?
On Zoom.
Oh, let's get into the saucy letter, because I think we missed the saucy letter last week, did we?
I think we got into a conversation
and it just went left from there. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, you already know, it's that time to get into the saucy letter. Let me pull up the intro, because you know how it goes. Where is the damn saucy letter? Damn, I don't even know where it's at.
It's terrible.
I am. This is crazy. Jesus. I know I got it. I know I got it, duck. I still got it, duck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. It's time for the saucy letter. All right.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got today. Let me find the one that I read Mm, 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 mm.
Thought she was ready.
I'm ready. All right. This one, well, we talking about toxic relationships. So, the ones that, I choose, when I read through them, I try to make them line up with what we're talking about for the particular week. So, this one is toxic abusive relationship.
Wow.
Here we are. Here we are.
On point. Let's do it.
No, I try. Not even time.
Sorry.
It's not even the time.
I thought it was a great segue.
Says here, I don't even know where to start, but I have a family member, an aunt to me, who has been married for 10 plus years in an abusive relationship. Those who are outsiders, like other family members, have always, and I mean always, supported her and try to help her out of it, but she just won't realize it. I understand that she is now so used to the abuse that even though he has given her a divorce, she still lives at his house, partly because of the 3 young children. Also, they're fighting in court for custody of the kids, but still. What has happened now is she received the order of protection for her children against him, against her. Oh, against her? Okay, listen. Y'all got to do better with the grammar. She had to leave the house because she can't be near her children. But I believe it's false because she can never even hurt or touch and let alone touch her children. She genuinely isn't one of those people who would use violence against her own kids. Her ex-husband basically has been brainwashing his children and manipulating them into saying that she's abusing them. Her oldest daughter now has behavior problems. I know this because I've talked with her. I don't believe this whole situation. All my aunt tells us is that the protection order only lasts for 2 weeks. This is crazy. Says I really love psychology as a subject, and I read a lot about it. And what I get from their relationship is that it's toxic, and he seems to have narcissistic, manipulative traits. He always manages to have her by his side, but also tortures her mentally the whole time. I really want to help her. If you have any suggestion on what she should do, I know that she can only save herself, but now I really want to do everything in my power. Y'all got to do better with the grammar, y'all. Y'all got to do better with the grammar. I love y'all. All right, I'm going to skip through because none of this makes sense.
Oh.
I want to slowly help her realize what a healthy and unhealthy relationship looks like because she is now completely broken, and I also think mentally exhausted. Any advice for her?
Well,
yikes.
My first advice would be
10 plus years?
Yeah, my first advice would probably be, shorty, you need to leave.
I need a drink.
Like, you need to play grit ball or something. Like, all jokes aside, if it's a toxic relationship, and I'm a firm believer because I'm on both sides of the fence with this one, right? I always feel like sometimes some people should jump in and try to help. But I'm also a firm believer that you can't butt into everybody's business because they will turn against you.
That's a fact.
I just think that if it's that toxic, what are y'all telling her? Are y'all trying to help her? What is she saying about this relationship? And for the kids, what I learned is the kids are going to see it for themselves. It might not happen when you want it to. You might feel like you have to say, sometimes you ain't even got to say nothing. The kids will grow up to see it themselves. And it's sad. Like,
yeah, it really is sad because especially when the kids are younger, narcissistic parents, they'll use that to their advantage. They'll feed that child certain things. And because they love and believe the parent, they're going to believe what they say. And sometimes it's to the other parent's detriment. I've definitely seen that before. Oh, your father ain't shit. He don't never come to get you. He don't never come to see you.
Facts.
He don't send no money over here for you. He don't care about you. The child doesn't know that you getting child support from his check, or he's sending money by Cash App, or he's sending money by money order or by Venmo, or he made sure y'all have food in here. But you're just feeding him all of this, and or they'll do this. They'll feed the kid all of that, but the parent will be actively reaching out to see that child, and they'll tell him no, you can't see him. No, you can't see her.
Not until
you
I get
can't
more
see
money.
your kid until I get my money. You not seeing your kid. So when the child is asking for their father or for their mother, because I've seen it in that aspect too. When the child is asking for their parent, they like, oh, he don't want to see you.
Oh,
no, he do want to see you.
Or what about when you say, so you're getting child support, and then what they do is they figure they'll call you, ask you for money because you're gonna say no, so the kid can hear you say no.
Absolutely,
I'm not giving you nothing, and I'm not saying you thinking, oh, I'm not giving you nothing because you just got this. You just so pissed off that they trying to ask you for more bread that you just be like no, and all the kid here is, oh, dad don't want to give
care about
me.
Right,
he not supporting.
Absolutely.
He not helping.
And I hate that. I can't stand that because little do the kid know you taking half that man's check.
Facts.
He getting garnished right here. They taking half the check.
Facts.
So I understand that narcissistic behavior and all of that, but I feel like, and she said it in the letter, you have to want to leave.
Right.
You have to want to be out of that situation. Like, you can help and you could talk as much as you until you blue in the face. No pun intended.
Stupid.
I mean, you could talk and talk and talk, but if that person doesn't want to leave, or if they don't see the value or their worth or their their peace coming when they leave, they not leaving. They not leaving. They feel comfortable in that space. They feel comfortable in that area. And like you said, Shice, sometimes when you put your input in that situation, the husband and the wife will be on your ass together against you.
I'm gonna tell you,
and you trying to help them.
I'm gonna tell you no lie. And I was in this situation before. Me and my wife was walking down the street. Two people going at it, right? Guy and a girl going at it. Especially, it's something about the hood too. A hood domestic violence situation is a weird one. And the reason why I say that is this, because you don't know where it stems from, right? All you know is you getting the back end of this. So I saw it, and we was out taking a walk, and the thing that got me though was the way they kept coming back to each other, right? So my wife ready to jump in and like, yo, let's stop it, let's do this.
Right.
But I had to stop. I said, wait a minute, I want to stop it. But it's something about, and being in law enforcement for a long time, you start to see certain things. The way they kept coming back, they were arguing, but it was the way they kept coming back to each other like, yo, they're going to be together tonight.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to sit and put myself or put my wife at risk where we now hurt or shot or stabbed, God forbid, because two people who had a disagreement now who are going to be, it's sort of like a Blueface situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are toxic, but they still together, and they're gonna be together.
Right.
So I kind of stay out of stuff like that, and you start to learn, and you be like, in your heart, you want to say, yo, I need to help.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta start looking at signs and thinking rational, like, yo,
absolutely.
What if I go in there?
Because they'll turn around and both fight you.
And
like you trying to get him off of her, and she be like, don't touch him. He's whooping your ass.
Word, he was whooping.
He whooping your ass. But if that's y'all dynamic, and it's sad because you want to help. You know, it's not one of those things where it's, not my business. I mean, mind my business and keep it pushing. You want to help, but you got to think about your own survival at the end of the day.
And listen, and
bro,
I know. Shut up,
bro.
Watch me turn it around.
Come on, put the monkey feet somewhere.
Monkey feet?
Yeah, with the monkey pox.
So another thing, and this is not funny. We joke about it, but the saying is for real. Some situations, right, like I don't condone domestic violence, but some cases you understand it. And the reason I say that, and I know somebody probably watching this and pissed off right now, but you got to think about it like this. Some people, and I'm talking either side, male or female. Somebody has that chance to leave, but won't, right? But then there's always the one that want to keep going extra, and you trying to turn away and turn away,
Right.
and sometimes, bow, it happens right then and there. So, I don't condone it, but it happens,
Right.
and sometimes I want to know the story before I get in the middle of anything. That's
True.
where I'm at with mine.
True.
Because I got kids.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be in those situations where I'm laid up in the hospital.
Absolutely.
And then the person that I tried to save, they laid up again with this person.
With the same person that you try to save them from.
Right. So at this point, it's
It's sad that we gotta be like that. It's sad that we gotta be like that. But you gotta protect yourself at the end of the day. Self-preservation is key. Before I can help anybody
Facts.
else, I gotta help myself. But just to those people, like you gotta listen. I just pray for them, pray that they wake up and say, listen, this is not enough for me. This is not good enough for me. This is not good for me mentally. This is not good for me physically. But because that type of abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, all of that abuse, it plays on you. It plays on you physically. It plays on your mind. And you have to really get to a place where you want to get out.
And
if not, you'll stay there.
And the crazy thing is, I say this too. So the lady who's writing the letter, your family has to, and Chuck said it, right? Chuck said the whole family needs to reset. She said, because you're a psychology major and you can't write an email. But that's just on that. But
poor babies. I'm gonna put some. Next week we gonna put some grammar and rules and regulations.
Word.
Listen.
But the thing is this, right? As a family, if your family knows that this situation is going on, be there for her. Keep encouraging, because a lot of times the women really think that they don't have nobody or they can't turn to nobody.
And the narcissist will make you feel like you have nobody.
Right. So with the family, keep encouraging. Let them know that you're there. Sometimes you got to show them, yo, I'm here. Come here. Do this. Whatever it is that you can. Because support is everything. A lot of times the women that get hurt don't have no support or feel like they don't have no support.
Absolutely.
So we got to show support. We got to show that we can unite together and help each other out, because at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Absolutely.
I'm on my Wakanda shit today.
Look at you.
Wakanda forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ghetto. Anywho.
So.
Listen, it is what it is. And to anybody who's facing some type of situation like that, please know that, there is better for you. Please know that that is not the best that God has for you. That's not the best that life has for you. There is something better. Everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves to be at peace. Everybody deserves not to be fighting all the time, not to be stressed out all the time, not to be, in mental anguish all the time. You deserve to be at peace. And, do whatever you got to do to get to that peace.
Right. And I'm going to tell you like this. I am a person who cannot stand to see domestic violence. So when I see it, I turn my motherfucking head.
Show it. Oh my God, I'm sick of you. Just when we was right here, we was getting our Dr. Phil on, we was getting our Eon Levin on, and here you go.
I ain't gonna lie. If I do see it though, guess what you gonna get from me? I'm like Bernie Mac. If y'all ever saw Bernie Mac special on Def Jam, I'll be sitting at the courthouse. He hit that motherfucker, shot him in the head 4 times. I tried to call you, but the line was busy. Shit, I'm telling everything.
Listen.
So, we got 2 topics, right?
Yikes.
That is all over the internet right now. So, if you don't know, I'm going to try to bring you up to speed with the little that I do know. So, first one, Irv Gotti. He basically, I heard that he sold the rights to Murder Inc. catalog, and he made a pretty good penny. And I don't know who I had this conversation with, but we had a conversation and we said that it's gonna be a tell-all once that happens.
Yeah.
And I forgot who the conversation was. Was it with you?
I don't think it was with me.
So we predicted that once this catalog was sold, that Irv was gonna come out and tell everything.
Swing it.
Because now he ain't got no ties to it. It's just let me do what I do and tell a story. And recently, if you haven't watched Drink Champs with Nori, or if you haven't watched the Murder Inc.
Inc. special,
yes, documentary, which is on it's part 2 is on now, so 2 episodes, and then I think Tuesday the next one comes on.
Yeah, I think it's 5 parts in total.
No, 7.
7?
Yes.
Oh
7
wow.
parts.
I think it's BET Plus, right?
No, it's on regular
BET.
BET.
Regular BET.
So Irv Gotti is wilding right now.
Absolutely.
He is telling it all,
swinging on everybody,
and he ain't holding shit back.
Nope.
And the crazy thing is, I will say this: I didn't know Irv Gotti. I knew who Irv Gotti was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that he was responsible for a lot of things. I give him that. And looking at the special, he's a genius. You know, and it's hard to, like, you know, you don't always want to call somebody a genius, but you got to give them when props is due.
Mm-hmm.
When you take certain songs and you run with it, and the fact that you could take Ja Rule, and the reason why I'm saying it is because it was his artist. I don't have anything against Ja Rule, but Ja Rule has a weird, raspy kind of voice.
Yeah, it's unique.
And he kind of made beats and stuff and molded that. And like they said, Ja also made his voice an instrument. He started to hit those beats a certain way where the raspiness kind of sound like an R&B song damn near. So we kind of looked at it like a hard, graspy R&B love song. And if y'all know, it was a weird combination at the time, but it was the sound in that era.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Irv was on Drink Champs, and he had a couple of things to say to and about Ashanti, which kind of blew my mind. But let's listen to a little bit of it.
The camera?
Yes.
Ashanti, you cannot spritz it up. You cannot jazz it up. There was no shame in us being together. She wasn't responsible for my divorce. I could give you 3 other chicks that was. I was been separated and out the fucking house. She's never gonna say she was in love with me. She's never gonna say we was together. Right? We put that sound on her. Every day we together.
See, that's the problem.
Every day for like 2 years, except the day she's with Nelly. But I could never get past. Yo, I don't want to do this no more. That cut me 1,000 times harder than her fucking Nelly. I could have got past that. I never had no chick that I could talk to after we fucked. I'm getting millions of dollars with my bitch. I didn't want it to stop.
Wow. So what do you think about that? What do you got to say? I'm going to let you get the first crack at this.
Let me say something. Irv, you still in love with that girl. And you showed it. You showed your ass on Drink Champs. You try to tout it up like you good and you not feeling away no more. But the proof is in how you was talking, in the details, and how after Nori and John and them switched to another topic, you spun the block right back to Ashanti. You still in love with that girl, and that's okay. You feel hurt, and that's not okay because, my boy, you was married. Don't get me wrong, you probably was separated from your wife or whatever like that. You said it. You say you were separated from your wife, but you was still married, my boy, at the end of the day. You fell in love with her. Y'all was young. She was younger. And now you feel some type of way. You felt some type of way because she was with Nelly. You got a whole wife. You got a wife, Irv. So you can't feel. You got to respect the game. You took an L, and you got to respect the game on it. I feel like he just coming out with all his feelings and all this. Oh, Ashanti, you can't split up. You were supposed to. No, she was not supposed to ride for you. Your wife could have rode for you. She had to ring in the papers. She could have rode for you.
But at the same
Ashanti
time,
had no obligation to ride for him.
But and at the same time, we got to remember Ashanti was young at this point.
Very, very young.
Right. So I don't expect her to want to ride, again.
Especially when the feds come knocking. Her team probably told her,
Right.
listen, what you need to do, and they probably wanted her to cut ties a long time ago, but she wasn't with it. That was a perfect opportunity. Listen, what you need to do is cut ties. You don't got nothing to do with this Fed shit. You don't got nothing to do with none of this. You need to cut ties with that because God forbid something happen. Are you taking the charge for a nigga? No. Back on up.
And that's the thing, because there was so much being said
right
on this, right? He like, I'm getting money with my bitch. He happy. So I do agree. Irv is in his feelings. Irv is definitely
to this day.
And again, we not knocking that you in love with Ashanti or you was in love with Ashanti.
Still.
But the thing is, again, she was young. And just like all people, even younger people, we see something new, we see her out, we going for it.
Yes.
Right? Because she don't understand the business as she should have.
From Long Island.
And she was young.
She was young, suburban girl. She not from the hood or none of that. Don't get me wrong. Y'all gave her a platform as the Princess of Murder Inc. and all of that. I understand that. But herself, she wasn't about that life. You didn't have no hood bitch on your hands.
Right. And
you didn't.
And the thing is, again, even before Ashanti, there was Vita.
Right.
Right. What happened with that? Charlie Baltimore was also in that mix. Yes. What happened to that? You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy because now that this came out, he's telling everything.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
And in the documentary on BET, he basically said, when I get high, I'm wilding. And he said sometimes being me gets me in trouble. And they was talking about the situation even with him and J-Lo, right? So J-Lo, they did this song with him and Ja, Ain't That Funny.
Right.
And, some magazine or whatever called, and she sends them over to Irv, says, Irv makes my music. Is Ain't That Funny about Puff? And she says no. And when they asked Irv, he said, hell yes. He said, in his words on the documentary, he said, yes, that bitch is lying.
Wow.
And that kind of tainted
I ain't hear that part.
And that's where the relationship between them kind of ended.
Wow.
And he said, J-Lo was my best friend. He said, I could have probably handled that a better way.
I'm glad he said that.
But he ain't had no remorse. He said, yeah, she was lying. I just could have probably said it different. And again, if you don't know and if you watch, he is said to be responsible for Jay-Z, like with his first album, Reasonable Doubt. He did a bunch of numbers on that. Ja, he basically put Ja with the Can I Get a What? He hooked him up with that. And I didn't even also know that he kind of brought the Rough Rider situation with DMX into play. Right. So all of that, I didn't kind of know that he had that much influence.
Yeah, but it was kind of overshadowed by a lot of BS. Like from a CEO standpoint, from a boss like he was, he was CEO of Murder Inc. Even the J-Lo situation for publicity, from a publicity standpoint,
right?
Yeah, if she lying, lie with her. It's a magazine or it's a whatever. I'm serious. I'm serious. So would you rather he take money from his business or take, or fuel a controversy? Like whichever, I don't know.
But that was the thing. It wasn't his business, right? So the thing with J-Lo, right? It never had anything to do with Murder Inc. So the way the song comes up.
I mean, J-Lo and Diddy. Oh yeah, I forgot. J-Lo and Diddy, they had a thing.
So the thing about that was, and this is why Irv said he was basically pissed off and why it came out the way it did. So when the J-Lo song came up, I didn't know that song was really originated for Mariah Carey.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Right. So Mariah Carey at the time was dating Tommy Mottola.
Right.
Tommy Mottola and her were breaking up, and he's ready to piss her off. And they had recorded this song, but he wanted that song out before she could put it out.
Wow.
So what he did was he called up Irv. Hey, I got this song. Can you make this song? He went with the whole what was it? This was it wasn't Ain't That Funny. It was the other one with J-Lo and Ja. They took the Rick James beat.
Which one was that?
I gotta think about it.
Okay.
But they took the J-Lo beat. They made the song. They sent it to Tommy Mottola. He hears it. He's like, yo, J-Lo's in L.A. I need y'all to go fly and go record the song. Overnight, they go over, do the song. Song is done. He loves it. He puts it out immediately before Mariah Carey. So it was a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing that pissed Irv off was, remember, Black Child and Cadillac Ty was on the label.
Mm-hmm.
Cadillac Ty was actually on that song with J-Lo and Ja.
Wow.
So he's in the video.
Uh-huh.
But when they kept pressing the song, they kind of cut Cadillac Ty out.
Right.
And it was more focused on Ja and J-Lo. That pissed Irv off. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Right.
So now he comes out and now he's blowing it up. Yo, fuck that. That bitch lying. She doing this, XYZ. Now, Ashanti, going back with this. Yo, do you feel like he's valid in saying what he's saying now? Because I think if you have kept it this quiet this long, it shouldn't even be nothing else to talk about.
Honestly, yeah, that's how I feel.
I feel like this is to restart something.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if he got another deal coming. I don't know if there is something in the works. But Irv is doing good. I love watching Tales, how he takes certain song and make it into a theme. That's dope. But now that you got this catalog, are you trying to invent something?
Right.
And this is how
like
you
creating some hype for it.
Right, because now I ain't gonna lie, everything he say now, I want to know.
Right.
Because I'm like, damn, you was fucking. I didn't even know him and Ashanti was together.
I had a feeling because she had to be fucking one of them.
I always said that. I did think that. I always thought it was Ja, but you never want to believe that the one woman on the label is fucking somebody on that label. But in this industry, it does happen.
It be like that sometimes.
Right. And again, I'm not saying this is what she did.
Right.
But a lot of times to make your career, some dudes or some people are out there trying to like, hey, you gotta grease these palms before you can blow.
Right.
And
hopefully that wasn't the case. But
right. But when he said it, I was like, damn, you was messing with Ashanti. And he was like, yeah, I was getting my money. And I didn't lose my relationship for you. I was already on the outskirts.
Yeah, but I just feel like you said, I feel like him bringing it up now it's kind of irrelevant now. You could have told that story when it happened. You could have brought it out when it happened. I feel like now, and what's going to eat him up more than anything is the fact that she's not responding to anything.
Right.
She's not telling her story. She's not telling her side. And he felt a type of way about that because he mentioned it. He was like, oh, she had an opportunity to tell her side. She didn't tell her side. She's never going to say. That's the part when I knew he was still in his feelings. She's never going to say that she was in love with me. You want her to say that she was in love with you.
To validate what you're saying.
To validate what you're saying. You feel like if she corroborates your story, then, you'll be validated in how you feel. But I'm going back to, you couldn't have expected her to ride with you. And he said on the show that Ja keep telling him that. You couldn't have expected this girl to ride with you over a Fed case that nobody knew where it was going to go. Nobody knew whether it was going to go, whether you was going to jail, and a lot of people putting stuff in her head and putting stuff in her ear. That's scared 20-something-year-old girl. She like, what, 21, 22,
right,
23 when it happened?
Because she probably, I want to say
around that, like early
because
20s.
Remember, she was 14 when she first signed her deal. And when Murder Inc. picked her up, she was probably still under 20.
Yeah.
So
she was super young.
Right.
And to hear that the feds is coming to take everybody to jail, you can't fault her for jumping ship. And you can't fault her team for advising her to jump ship, because anybody else that ain't got nothing to do with that, they pulling out.
Facts. And the thing is, the crazy thing is, he said he didn't even know that one day she just popped up with Nelly. And he was mad. And he said, and if you listen to how he says that, like, yo, I was dealing with her at the time. And then she pops up with Nelly. Like, I knew she was with Nelly when I seen her with Nelly. And I was like, damn, bro. And now my thing is, at that point in time when she went with Nelly, why wasn't this something that was brought to light then?
Right.
If you was mad, if everything, and again, I get it. You a family, sometimes dysfunction happens. But why not then and why now?
Right.
Because now it makes no sense to bring this up, because all right, it is good gossip for now.
It is. It's
But-
good gravy, I'll tell you that.
Nigga, I was like, you was messing with Ashanti?
Yeah.
And
But he was probably messing with other women too.
Facts.
At the same time, he was messing with Ashanti, because he said it himself that other women who were responsible for ruining his marriage and not her, which means you had to be dealing with other people. So again, you gotta respect the game.
Right.
She messing with people, you messing with people. Y'all never said y'all was exclusive. I don't know if y'all had the understanding that y'all was exclusive.
Right.
You gotta respect the game. You took a L, you took a L.
And he did say on the episode, he said, you know, he was all about pills and bitches. Like, he would write songs, fuck, and write songs some more, and he was in and out that life. So again, Ashanti, and yo, you know what always gets me? When I start hearing songs, right? And I did this with R. Kelly. I did this with... You start hearing songs, and then you
It hit
start...
different.
Right. You starting to be like, oh, baby. What was that song? Like, who was that about?
And he wrote that.
Right. So it's like, you start listening to these songs, and you playing... Because when R. Kelly shit came out, I went back to... no lie. Me and my wife was on a road trip. And we was driving. It was like maybe a 12-hour drive. We played R. Kelly front to back. And when I tell you, it's about 19 hours or more worth of R. Kelly songs.
He got a catalog.
I'm sitting there going, he been singing to these young bitches all his life. Like, and we sitting here like our ass bopping and condoning this shit. And
give me that honey love.
Then there was a comedian. I was on Carnival and I was hosting, and a comedian comes out. He plays a song, and he plays this R. Kelly song. Who R. Kelly sounds mad aggressive. He's like, "Shut up and go lay down over there." And I'm sitting there going, "Was he talking to this young bitch like that?"
Probably was.
Like, songs change, and now they don't have the same meaning anymore.
They don't, especially after you think about what they did, and then you go listen to 12 play again. You can't finish that song. You be like, no.
Right, like braid my hair, and again, I had braids, right? It was nothing like knowing you was getting your hair braided, because it usually ended up for me in sex.
What?
Yes.
Wait, I never heard. Wait a minute.
Listen, first of all, a man, when he get his, all right, and you tell me if I'm wrong, and this is what I was fed growing up, all right? When I had braids, oh, you so sexy, you got these braids, and girls offer to braid your hair.
They offer to do your hair all the time.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, you trying to smash. Wow.
Well, I'm going with the intentions to get my hair braided so I can smash. Because ain't nothing like sitting between a girl's legs and then you do this. Look, you start playing around, you lean back and just see if you put your head in between the legs. And then she say, turn your head sideways, and now you got your head like this and you looking all... Come on.
Niggas.
Listen, the majority of the time it ended up in some good play. But now you listen to R. Kelly, I'm like, damn, what these young girls sitting, and the fact that your ass sitting in front of McDonald's, nigga, buying Happy Meals. Like, songs hit different now when they got a meaning to them.
Won't you braid my hair?
Like, nigga, what? But again. And now, speaking of R. Kelly, you know, it's also I was looking at something and they was basically saying that some of these charges might get dropped. There's a lot of things that they're saying something like somebody forged the video.
He done got sentenced now. So
Yeah, but they might
they
be
doing
going
an
back.
appeal?
Yeah, because somebody was saying that now that this video, because I know he was sentenced to 30 years, I believe.
30 years.
And now they saying that it's coming out that this video could have been forged or somebody altered the video.
Wow.
So now it could be like
they
could
might
be
throw it out.
So we don't know.
He gonna be back on the road in 6 months. Won't you braid my hair?
What you mean, Chuck? I'm on some other stuff. I ain't on nothing. Listen, bro. I got my
He
hair.
was out here getting spree wells and getting smashed.
I sure was. Listen,
The spree well braids.
nigga, that fucking braids was foreplay. Like, let me braid your hair. Sure, no problem. Like, it was like, again, I played it for what it was.
You nasty is what you are.
I sure did. You know, girl she getting that braid tight, but then she pull your head to the titty and you like, yeah, let's get it.
That's crazy.
So shout out to all the girls who braided my hair.
Wow.
That ended up in good foreplay. Yeah. So
Ghetto.
But Free Peaks is crazy.
Peekaboo. You a freak.
You know, I have a pass. But now let's get to the topic of the day. So if y'all paid attention to our podcast, once again, don't forget that you can watch us every Saturday right here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Big on Facebook.
Right. So if you haven't paid attention, a couple of episodes ago, we basically talked about the Brooklyn pastor who got robbed. His church got robbed on live stream. So now he is back again. And here's my thing. We tried to give him the benefit of the doubt when he got robbed.
Child.
We did not want to put our 2 cents in it because we didn't know the whole story. But now it's starting to get a little crazy. And it's crazy to me. You get robbed for over $1 million, and now you want to fight for over $1 million. So now the bishop is back on social media. Well, he never left.
Right.
He never left. And now he just did an interview with DL Hughley, and they got into a little beef, and now he wants to fight DL Hughley. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just play this video for you, and you tell me what you guys think about that, all right?
Listen, DL Hughley, let's meet in the ring, right? In the name of Jesus, right? Let's meet in the ring, DL Hughley. Let's make it happen because you tough behind the mic, and I'm tough behind the pulpit, right? So therefore, we got two tough guys that need to be in the ring, right? We're not going to fight. We're going to love each other, right? After I knock you out, right, in the ring, right? After I knock you out, right, in the name of Jesus, right? Then I'm going to pick you back up, and I'm going to say, do you see me in a different way now, right? Stop saying that I'm robbing my community when you can't prove it, all right? How can you be mad at my success? How can you be mad at my closet? You sitting here mad at my closet. Are you kidding me? It's dudes like you that I do this. I drop the top on them, right? Because you mad. You mad at what God is doing in my life. I'm dropping the top on you, DL. Let's get in the ring. Since you want to villainize me, let's get in the ring. Put on the gloves, tough guy. That's how I'm dealing with what I got to deal with. God bless you. Y'all stay encouraged and y'all stay focused. Stay firm and be encouraged. Man, they don't want to leave a bishop alone. But guess what? I got something for him. Yes, I do. They're going to leave me alone. And this dude is nuts. Right? All he wanted to do is try to embarrass me. So I told him, I said, you're a punk, DL Hughley. You got a short man's complex and you're mad at yourself. Right? And y'all need to all at DL Hughley because he needs ratings, y'all. I went on his show in the name of the Lord. I went on the show in the name of the Lord thinking that he wanted to speak and be concerned about what happened to my church and if I was okay, if my family's okay. That was not one of his questions. Not one. It was straight, why do you have all this stuff? Why does your closet look like this? You're robbing the church. You don't even know me, short man. Little boy, little man. Like, you don't even know me. And it's like...
All right, I can't do it no more. That was enough. That was way more than enough. My question, again, do you feel like he's doing too much?
Where the PR at? Where the elders at? Where the ministers at? Where the accountability partners? Where are the spiritual fathers? Do you have a spiritual leader? Because I'm a firm believer that every leader needs a leader.
Facts.
I am a firm believer in that. Every leader needs a leader to answer to.
Yes.
Because if not, there is no accountability there. So every leader, whether you're a bishop, archbishop, you need a spiritual father. And you need a spiritual leader to be able to guide you through them situations because you're not going to know everything.
Right.
So when it comes to him, where's your spiritual father at? Where's your leader? Because they need to sit you down and let you know that this is not okay. You heaping on the internet like I've seen every day since the robbery happened is a new video out about him dancing, singing, cussing people out, going on people's shows, acting crazy. Like, it's too much. And I say that in the most respectful way that I can, because everybody has not been respectful online. They calling him all types of crooks. They call him all types of, well, I guess the insurance money must have came in because you putting up $1 million to fight DL Hughley. Like, you doing too much. I really want you to just sit down.
What are you gonna accomplish by fighting DL Hughley for $1 million? Right? And again, we putting up $1 million after you lose $1 million. Right? That's strange to me. That you are now putting up the money that you lost to gain in the fight. 2, and with all due respect, like before, I told you if that is something that went on with you, you know, our hearts went out for
right,
you.
absolutely.
But this is really starting, and I'm gonna use the words like that lady said, the one he called Biggie, right? It's
Biggie
looking
big.
a little Tyler Perry-ish right now.
Yeah, you're invalidating your story with all of this extra nonsense, all of this extra rah-rah stuff, all of this I fight DL Hughley, all of this talking crazy. You're invalidating your story. You're making it less believable. So if anybody were to believe you and were to have some sympathy and empathy for your story and for your church and for your family, it's fading away, and you're making it fade away with your mouth. Close your mouth.
Right. And you can't say for 1 minute that you fighting him in the name of
of the
Jesus.
Lord? Nah.
Here's the thing.
Nah, my boy.
And call,
not in the name of my Jesus.
and you let me know if I'm lying. You really want to say I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And the only way you can say I want to put the beats on him is if I make it look like it's an event to do the. You can't say after I knock you out in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
You
What?
can't. That doesn't go together, bro.
Nah, not in the name of the Lord. What are you talking about?
Like, and Shula King said it best because he covered this as well. He said, yo, as a grown man, as a pastor, as a bishop, as an apostle, whatever, you supposed to talk and say, yo, if you don't agree with what that man is saying, I'm going to end this interview and let me exit left.
Exactly.
You understand? And we sit and we talk about so much black on black crime and how our black men are out killing each other. And you are doing the same exact thing.
Right.
You are trying to make it look different because you're saying, let's do it in the ring. And at first, you didn't say, I'm going to put up $1 million for a fun. You said, I'm going to put up $1 million easy. Right? Now it's, let's put it up for gun violence. Let's put it up for XYZ.
No, say what you said. Stand on what you said, 10 toes. Say it with your chest. You just want to fight that man. You want to fight that man because you want to defend your honor and you want to defend your name, but you're making it worse. If you represent God and the
Right.
kingdom of God, sorry, you can't put the beats on nobody in the name of Jesus, not my Jesus.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And then
That's for one.
And I you know what I said? I said this the last time. The first time we covered this story, I said, yo, where's his PR person?
Hello?
Where is the person that somebody has to learn to tell
Where's
him?
the accountability partners? Even your wife, please.
Yes.
Somebody get him because you're assassinating your own character. Nobody is having to do it for you. You doing it yourself. You giving people the ammunition
Yes.
to be able to assassinate your character.
Yes.
You're doing it yourself. I just wish he would take a step back from all of this and reevaluate this whole
Facts.
situation.
And I feel like this. I am happy to see somebody as a bishop still on our level. And when I say that, like down to the people's level, right? We love to see that because it shows us that you're human and that you understand us.
Absolutely.
But my brother, you are way too flashy. And God wants you to have everything. I agree.
Absolutely.
In that 100%. But you are a flashy guy, which you don't have to be.
Right.
You know, you could just be you, walk down the street.
And a little bit cocky with it, too.
Right. No, you're not a little bit cocky. You're a way...
Trying to be modest.
Yeah, fuck that. No. Because it's so crazy. I've never seen a bishop, a pastor, hey, what's up? Like, this is what I got. And again, if you got it, just get it, right? You got it, go outside, let it speak for itself.
Right.
I don't have to know you got a Gucci closet or whatever, because when I see you every day, you're going to have Gucci on.
Right.
So I ain't got to know.
There's nothing that needs to be said, right?
Right. And what you got, listen, we live in a world where people are already going to know what the designer is. Why? Because these designers are expensive and we see them we're like, oh, that's Gucci. Oh, that's Louis. Oh, you ain't got to tell us,
You don't have
bro.
to make no announcements.
When we see you pull up, you ain't got to show us your cars in the video, because when we see you pull up or downtown Brooklyn, we know, oh, that's Pastor Whitehead.
Exactly.
Yo, you see that car? Let it speak for itself.
Absolutely.
But you putting it up in the forefront makes this look, like she said, Tyler Perry-ish. This is looking out of control.
It is.
And there is no in the name of Jesus that we're fighting. Because what you want to say again, you want to whoop this man's ass, but you can't say that. So what you saying is, I'm going to fight you in the name of Jesus. I'm going to put on the gloves.
That's not how that go.
And I'm going to beat you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, that's not how
and
that
then
go.
you said, when I knock you out in the name of Jesus, I want to ask you, how do you look at me now? And then
that's very arrogant.
And you say, what? Damn, I just had it in my head. You said, oh, I want to show you as a Christian, I ain't no punk.
No, that's
Hey,
not how you
bro,
show.
You don't got, if you are the Lord's right, you're supposed to be the Lord's right hand man. You're supposed to be leading us into the path of righteousness. You're supposed to show us the way, how to turn the other cheek. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But you're saying, oh, I ain't no punk. Oh, they got me messed up today. I'm going to show them. Listen, I know you got a pass, bro. And that's what makes some pastors special, that they have a pass.
They're relatable.
They're relatable. But I don't need to see my pastor out whooping ass. And then how do you expect your followers to respect and follow the Lord's word and doing all of this when you are acting a fool?
Right. And I will say that, and I don't want to put so much emphasis on the fact that, he's a bishop, but even as just a leader with people following you, whether you're a religious leader or whether you're the leader of whatever, if you're a leader with people following you and they're following you under certain pretenses, you're supposed to be setting an example for those people. You're supposed to be setting an example for those people. And right now, the example that you're setting is, if anybody talk about me, if anybody come at me crazy, it's up. It's whatever. And that's not what it's supposed to be. And stop
Facts.
putting everything in the name of Jesus. And stop saying, oh, I'm doing this as a Christian. Oh, I'm doing this as this. If you truly represent God, whether you be bishop, whether you be pastor, or whether you have no title, whether you just be a regular person who loves God and wants to follow him, that's not the way we operate.
That's like saying
that's not the way. And it's not just like, things happen. You make a mistake.
Right.
Something happens. Your anger get the best of you. Things happen. We all make mistakes. But for you to consciously be out here like, yeah, it's whatever. It's up. I'm going to fight him.
That's like
in
saying,
the name of Jesus.
That's like saying, yo,
no.
I'm about to go have sex with every woman in the name of Jesus.
No.
That contradicts what
We're
you're
not doing
saying.
that.
Because again, and I always say this, right? When Kirk Franklin got caught on tape cursing his son out, right? I could forgive that. And I don't look at him no type of way. Because the human in him, and Bishop, we know you human.
We absolutely
We know
do.
you human. We know you're going to
absolutely
make
do.
mistakes. That's not our problem. But like Kirk Franklin, he got caught on tape. His son recorded him saying, I will whoop your ass. I get it. But as a father, we've all been there.
Is what it
as
is.
a parent, we all been there. So it didn't bother us none, right? But when you blatantly come outside and say, yo, listen, this is what I'm going to do. DL Hughley. And you didn't make one post. You've been making up
several posts.
Right. Like you just knocking them out like, yo. And then you like, DL Hughley, you Napoleon complex. And yo, now you're doing insult for insult.
Yeah. That's not the way that we should be operating. And I don't care who you, like I said, I'm not putting the emphasis on the fact that he's a bishop, but as a person, we don't have to go back and forth with each other. And then you with one side of your face, you speak positivity. And with the other side of your face, you want to fight this man. Make it make sense.
Right.
Make it make sense. Pick a side.
Right.
If you want to be, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
It's fine. No.
But if you want to be, thug life, be thug life. If you want to keep peace, keep peace. But pick your side.
Right. You can't say, I'm going to beat you in the name of Jesus, and then tell somebody on the end of that note, be encouraged.
What?
How?
What am I being encouraged to
Like,
do?
you
Fight
just-
people?
Right.
I'm being encouraged to fight my haters. I'm squaring up on all my haters. Bishop Whitehead told me that I need to be encouraged to whenever somebody got an ought against me or got a problem with me, we fighting in the name of Jesus. That's it. It's up.
And again, Bishop, this is not an attack towards you.
It's not.
We just want you to understand that, yo, this is not the way. If you're supposed to be our leader, a pillar in our community, like, handle it as such. Again, there are things that people are going to say that you're not going to agree with, but you can't fight everybody. You're not going to put everybody into a ring and say, well, let's fight in the name of Jesus. That is not how that go. And then in the same video, you turned around and you was like, and I get it, because I agreed with this part, but at the same time, it was like you taking shots. He said, and to all you other pastors who listening to secular music and all of this stuff and saying it's the devil, you going to hell. And he said, yeah, I like to listen to it. I agree. You can listen to whatever you want. And I don't think it has anything about listening. It's about following the message of whatever you're listening to. Because I believe that you have to listen to some wrong things to speak the right thing. You have to know what people are going through. So if you know that I went through a bad past, you have to hear it before you could talk about it. So do I listen? Do I think you listen to hip hop? Absolutely. Is it wrong with listening to hip hop? No. But if you praising the bad in the hip hop, that's where your message is wrong.
Right.
You understand? So again, you got to do better, bro.
Come on now.
You doing way too much.
Where is the PR? Where's the PR?
That's the one
Because
thing.
if you can't control yourself, somebody else need to be controlling these platforms. Somebody else need to be controlling these avenues for you to speak and make these statements, because it's not boding well for you.
Right.
Like,
And you have way too many followers, and I hate to use that, followers. You have way too many followers on Instagram and on social media to be acting like this, right? Like, there is somebody who's really battling that, should I follow Jesus or should I go the wrong way? They're right now confused. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I was one of those people before. I always sat, and when I listened to the word, and then I seen the pastor do something wrong. And again, I know people going to say, you don't follow the man, you follow the word. I get it. But when you don't know that word, and you trying to find your way into that, you looking at the person who heads the church. You looking at that person that says, oh, he spoke to my spirit. He spoke to me. So now I feel like this. Listen, those people that are confused and trying to make their way into the life of Jesus Christ, and you doing that, you going to lose them, bro.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know.
Absolutely. Hope we get it together.
I hope so, because
I hope we get it together. I really do.
Let me stop doing it.
Child. Let me scoot over a little taste.
Listen, I don't know. But again, what you got planned for this week?
Listen, so this week I'm trying to get ready. I might have a little barbecue on the new grill. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm coming with a T-shirt that says "No Glizzies."
Oh, you getting the first? We only having glizzies.
No,
glizzies only at this first barbecue.
I want a hamburger. Damn it, I want a cheeseburger.
Nah, we ain't doing that. You can have a glizzy with cheese.
I don't want no glizzies. She gonna come over there. That shit out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely knocking it out your head.
Get that glizzy out of there.
Listen.
So
but stay tuned. Yeah, we gonna barbecue. Maybe, let Sauce Daddy get the grill rolling up. And listen, stay tuned, because we always got another video about to come out.
So what's the next episode? Like, we can get a hint? No hint? No nothing?
What time is it?
Because I want to know. I'm hungry. You know the sad part about
you always hungry.
Here's the sad part about having two friends that cook, right?
Here you go, lying.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, here come the lies. Go ahead, say what you was gonna say.
I have yet to have a dish from the saucy couple.
We invited you to the crib. And offered to cook. Have you been?
I've been to your crib. I've been to your crib.
We ain't had no furniture then, or no
so
food,
what you mad at, like,
no food, or no refrigerator.
So how you cooking and you got no food?
No refrigerator. Now we got food. We got a refrigerator. We live now. We been telling you to pull up, and we was gonna cook. You play too much.
What I'm saying? Niggas just want to eat. I got two friends that cook, and they be saying they chefing it up.
And you mad picky anyway. He be like, I don't eat
onions.
onions. Oh, I don't eat green peppers.
That's not the point.
Oh, I don't eat ham. Oh, I don't eat
That's
burger.
not the point.
Oh, I don't eat glizzies. Oh, I don't eat beef. I don't eat chicken. What do you eat?
Let me tell you this. A great chef will work around that problem and make it. A great chef will cook to his audience, no matter what. When you go to whatever restaurant you go to, don't you say you want your
When I have that.
What you mean you don't have that?
It's the Jamaican restaurant. When I have that.
First of all, Jamaican restaurants are the only restaurants
they don't care.
you cannot. You be like, yo, don't give me no onions. Well,
when
we
I
got
have
onions. Everything
onion
got
come
onions.
in it.
Everything in a bomber clad, please.
Onion come in it. Sorry, it make like that.
See, here we go. This is when it starts.
Uh-huh.
You know who pisses me off? You ever been to, what is that, Pepper Pot in Queens?
Oh, Pepper Pot. Yeah, I've been there.
Yo, that nigga is the rudest person I've ever seen in my
Where you
life.
want?
Yo.
Where you want?
I saw him curse one lady out. She was waiting there for about maybe 30 minutes. And then the order was wrong. He said, y'all, me not care. Yo, and he beefed with this lady like it was her fault. And I just looked and I said, wow, I would never come back.
You know the food be busting though. Anywhere where the Jamaicans is wild, rude. I mean rude. Like, where you want?
I'll give you that. Oh, the lady at the counter always give you the long teeth suck.
Yeah, but
I can't do it. There you go. Do it.
You be like,
right. So
wham, where you want?
I got
you want oxtail at $25.
First of all, when the fuck did oxtail change from?
Oxtail is mad money right now.
Oxtails used to be like $7, $8, and then $10 for the
Hell
large.
nope,
Now
not no more.
The small is
small is 18 and the large is 30.
First of all,
I think I paid $25 last time I was in New York for a large oxtail plate from Jamaican Flavors.
First of
it
all,
was bussin', but I was like, I'll be damned if I paid this.
I need to know, has anybody ever seen an ox before?
Hell no, but that
Right.
tail be bussin'.
Where the fuck are these oxtails coming
That
from?
tail hit.
Where are these oxtails coming from? I just need to know.
Listen, all I gotta say is you know the food bussin'. When you come in there, the line is out the door and down the block, and everybody got an attitude. Where you want? You want rice and peas or white rice?
White rice.
Gravy? Gravy $1 extra.
No, but then they gonna be like this.
Gravy is extra.
What gravy you want? You want oxtail gravy? You want stew gravy?
You want stew chicken gravy? Extra.
But I gotta say this.
Listen,
I
that
gotta-
food bus.
What is that? Tropical jerk.
Okay.
I love their food. The only problem I have with tropical jerk, I don't care. That lady, you can call or try to order because you don't want to wait.
Nope.
She will not answer that goddamn phone.
Nope.
But the sad part is, every time I go to the damn restaurant, the bitch is on the phone. I don't understand.
She's just not on the phone with your ass.
I be like, I be calling, and I called like 5 times in a row one time. And I'm going, she not answering the phone. But then you get there, she is on the phone. Like, you heard? Yo, I can't stand that shit. That shit irks me. But they make some good fried barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out to Tropical Jerk. And what's the restaurant on Jamaica Ave?
Jamaican Flavors?
Jamaican Flavors.
With the patties?
The patties.
Ooh,
Listen,
the
if
patties
you
go
in New
crazy.
York, make sure you hit Jamaica Ave and go to Jamaican Flavors.
Yeah.
Man, the patties, what they do?
Watch your purse on the Collie block, though. On the Coliseum block, watch your purse on the Coliseum block. Don't buy no fake Jordans or no fake True Religions.
Facts.
Go straight to the patty place. Get your patties and get off of Jamaica Avenue.
And the old lady that's standing in front of the beef patty stand begging for money, acting like she hurting.
She's fine.
Not.
She's
got
okay. She got money. Don't give her no money.
Cause
It's just tools you can use.
Yes.
Do not give her no money.
Cause she sit there, she be like, "Oh, can you give me $1? Please, I need $1."
Don't,
and you be sitting
don't
there
give it
looking
to
at
her.
her going, "That girl got money."
Don't give it to her.
She be up the block smoking and shit.
Hell
I be like,
yeah.
"Yo, did you just ask me for $1?"
Don't sleep on her and don't give her no money.
But watch out. Shout out to my man Black on the Coliseum block. You know, my son down there now. Yeah.
Not my man Black.
My son Black be out there on the Coliseum block doing what he do.
Yeah, listen.
I respect him because I remember when we first started this podcast stuff, and we was out there, we was trying to record some footage and shit, and he was there, and then somebody said something sideways, but we didn't even hear it. My son Black jumped up, was like, "Yo, leave them niggas alone, yo. Again, don't bring that shit on the block, yo. We out here trying to make bread, but we ain't trying to bring no drama here." I'll turn around. I was like, "Oh, shout out to Black." And he been
not
cool
playing
ever
with
since.
y'all. He not playing with y'all. But listen, you go on the Collie block. This is all I gotta say for the rest of the night. You go on the Collie block. You get you some furniture. You get you a fake Gucci belt. You get some fake Jordans. You get a fake leather. You get fake weave. You can get some food. You might get shot. You might get stabbed. You might get robbed. But I mean, it is what it is. Watch yourself.
Listen, they got good weed, I heard.
Oh, yeah, they got bud out there, and they probably got edibles now. The oil man is out there.
Yeah.
Get you to smell goods. You're going to get everything you need there. You'll get some incense.
And don't play that dice shit.
They're going to take your bread, and don't buy that nigga's mixtape either.
Yes, it's a nigga out there
buy
always.
his mixtape.
First of all, ain't nobody got no CD player, bro. Put it on Apple Music. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, put it on SoundCloud like everybody else. Do not buy that nigga mixtape for $10. He gonna give you that burnt CD. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
And make sure you check out the people that be making custom clothes. That people go to Metros and buy them reject clothes. Listen, it is what it is.
Oh, man. Good times.
Good times, good times. I gotta head back to New York. I gotta go back down there. I gotta go. And
2
I gotta
days
go to
you're
White
gonna be ready
Castles.
to go home. I miss White Castle so much.
I need one of those good farts.
Yeah, I need a
Just
murder burger
like,
to get my stomach right.
You know, ain't nothing like it, man.
Woo.
And listen, here's the secret, because a lot of people, because I know White Castles ain't on this side of town or the further you go, but if you in the tri-state area and you go to White Castles and you new and you don't know White Castles, the way you get fresh burgers is you say with no onions.
No onions. Yes, yes. Nigga, you know the tricks. No onions.
You gotta say
they
no
will put
onions.
your burgers on the other side of the grill fresh.
And then you tell
no
them
onions.
And then you gotta tell them, yo, can you steam my burgers? Right? You gotta put the cheese on it and it ain't nothing like it, bro. What? Yeah, memory
I
lane.
need a crave case right now.
You ain't never lie. So it's so man, it's time for us to get up out of here. So don't forget, make sure you check out the Saucy Couple. Hit them up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that. They always cooking up a new dish, and they always telling good stories for story time. And don't forget, you can also hit us up. We got that. Let's Talk Crazee at gmail.com. And make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. And let us know if you got a topic that you want us to talk about. Make sure you let us know what the topic is. And if you got a letter you want to talk about your story or experience and you want to be part of the Saucy letter, make sure you hit it up at letstalkcrazy@gmail.com. And we're going to get up out of here. And we're going to see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad place. It's time for us to go.
Later.
So we out of here. Peace out, y'all.
The craziest podcast around. Let's Talk Crazy.
Let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right now it's popping, it's going down. So many topics, join it now. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Hey, nothing is off limits. It's entertaining and authentic.